Hello everyone and welcome to another Thomas video. So today we'll be taking a look at Dragonstorm Cutter deck in Thomas format. So the last Jund deck I played was a little bit of a mediocre deck, I would say. I was trying to force Perilous Iteration, but playing the Perilous Iteration meant that it kind of forced the deck into a Reanimate deck with Troll of Cause of Doom and Reanimate. But I was like, why are we trying to force a troll onto the battlefield when we can just do the same with the Tarmogoyf on the battlefield? It's just a 2 and a card that grows to like 6-7. And on the flip side, we also have Teachings plus a Quarry Steelcutter giving the Tarmogoyf haste. And if you have the cutter down on the battlefield, you can also give the Tarmogoyf Trample as well, which is really sick. And it has a pretty nice synergy with the Arena of Glory as well. Like, despite not having like the Teachings or the cutter, you can still give the Tarmogoyf haste with the Arena of Glory. And also building the deck this way without the Perilous Iteration, we get to also play with Mishra's Bubble since we're also playing Loris at the same time. So I feel like playing the Perilous Iteration is just a mistake, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm actually kind of excited to try this deck out. I haven't played with the Tarmogoyf yet in this kind of shell. So having said that, I'm going to be hopping over to some Thomas Special 3 to show you guys how the deck does. So let's honor. Alright. So I actually added in another copy of a Quarry Steelcutter because I felt like I've been running into a lot more other Quarry Steelcutter decks. That's why I decided to add another copy of Quarry Steelcutter because it was a little bit just too hard to beat other Quarry Steelcutter decks. I could save it for next turn with the Bloodstained Mire, but wow. Interesting. Mana Tide. I think it's gonna be a one ring deck. I'm gonna put 2 copies of Picker Poison and Disruptor Flute. I think this is mono white control that's playing splashing black for Orcish Bowmaster. I feel like I genuinely think that instead of Deathrite Shaman, maybe Nethergoyf would have been a lot better in this deck. Which is kind of crazy to say, but yeah. Kind of fatal push. Like, when do you ever see a Deathrite Shaman do well in a deck? There's not really a deck that uses Deathrite Shaman anymore, right? The card just... I don't know, it just feels fair, you know? Just feels fair. So here's where like a stomping ground would be nice because now I can't go like Quarry Steelcutter and Teaching on the same turn, but I think I still have to grab an Overgrown Tomb despite that. Okay, so they have a Solitude. It's a Birthing Ritual deck. I think I do want to Thoughtseize this turn, 100%. I should have maybe saved the Mishra's Bubble for next turn since I'm gonna be Thoughtseizing here. Mistakes were made. But I guess I can attack. Right, I can attack now. Okay, opponent's deck's kind of wild. I think I'm gonna have to take the Night Pack Ambusher. I think this card is gonna kill me. Probably attack. We got another Mistress Bauble. Okay, so the moment I play the Thoughtseize, they're going to use their Solitude to kill my Deathrite Shaman. Let me see what they're gonna draw. Another Voice of Resurgence. Wow. Should I try to race them? Or... Or I can bring Loris back. I think I'm gonna bring Loris back here. I'm gonna pass. I do think I just need to keep blocking. Because these don't have Trample, right? Yeah, because they don't have Trample, like, I think it's fine. So I'll probably play Dragonry Channeler. And I'll probably Thoughtseize. They let it go. Yeah, I'll take away the Solitude then. And then... There's no more lands. What are you doing, opponent? Where's your fetch lands? Okay, well, that is gonna be it then. They gain life. Sure. Oh no, I forgot. What am I doing? What a disaster. What a disaster. I completely forgot. Oh my god, no. No. I lost, I can't win. That was insane. Now they have too many 6/6. It's still not active? I'm missing a land, huh? Yeah, that's a land. But they can just eat it. Because if I don't eat it right now, they're just going to eat it. After I attack. So... Yep. Okay, so they can't play it next turn. That's good. Man, what a fumble. I messed up hard. The thing is, they're gaining life too, which is so annoying. Let's see what they're gonna draw next. Even Interrupter. That is a flyer, by the way. I think I just have to kill this. Oh, I should have done the math if I was gonna win. Okay, that's gonna be even Interrupter food. And now we have a blocker, which is crazy. So they can flash this in to increase that number. We'll just block like this. You're not going to flash in? Weird. Okay. Okay, we can't play that Thoughtseize. No to the Disruptor Flute. So... I think we equip it to the Dragon Rage Channeler? So they're gonna flash in the Aven Interrupter though, right? See what they're drawing. Another Aven Interrupter. I think I do have the Thoughtseize to get the Aven Interrupter out. Since I do want to proc the Quarry Steel Cutter, right? Nice. I attack with this. And a lightning bolt. Man. Even after that fumble. The thing is, like, you rarely play against this card, so... Yeah, it caught me off guard. One lander going first, but we have 2 Deathray Shamans. Is it better to go Channeler or the Shaman first? I think I might just go Shaman first. I mean, they're both Shamans, but... Sure. I'll go Channeler, Mishra's Bauble. It's a land, so we keep. They're playing a deck with the Spell Snare, so we can't rush out Treasure Arcanist anymore. Cameo.
This is an interesting story.
This actually sucks that it's an Arena of Glory, though. Like, if they have... I think because I have a Channeler, I think I'm just gonna do this. I need to get to our 3rd land, or maybe a different playable spell. And plus, we also have a Fatal Push in the graveyard, which means Arcanist is in there. It's a Steel Cutter deck. Okay, this is not looking good, but maybe they don't have 2 cards to play. Well, yikes. Yikes, this is actually like worst nightmare, right? They have wow. That's not good. I think I'm gonna take away the Brainstorm. If I just played the Orcish Bowmaster, I would have been fine here. My god. I'm dumb. Yeah, we would have actually just won the game if I just played the Orcish Bowmaster. That's actually kind of crazy. We're gonna flash in Orcish Bowmaster now. Thank God. By the way. Oh no. They topped it, so it's a removal spell. Wow. Okay, that's kind of crazy. Sure. Oh no. What are the chances? That's crazy. Well, is this another playable spell? I don't know. I guess that is game. I could flashback a Swiftspear's teaching. And that might... That's actually not gonna work because of our mana base. Oh, so awkward. That's so awkward. I mean, let's see what we draw. Like, who knows? Okay, if we get a swamp, we win the game. Swamp? Oh. Yeah, because we can just haste this in and then deal damage, but... I mean, to be fair, opponent kinda got out of this because they top decked a lightning bolt from a Surveil. So there's also that. So honestly, that was a bit unlucky. A lot of one-landers today. Yesterday we were running an 18-land deck and we just couldn't stop flooding every single game. We'll see. Yeah, we'll play our own Corey Steelcutter. I could give it haste, but I don't think I want to tap out next turn. Teaching, that would be good if I get a land. Actually, let me see. Land, artifact, sorcery. That's not even gonna be enough. Arcanist. At least Tarmogoyf safe. It'll land here. I kind of wish they used Arena of Glory. Right? Maybe this deck needs Stomping Ground. They could have a Bolt. Or they could have that one other card. Counterspell. It's probably a counterspell. Yeah, it's a counterspell. So opponent goes to 4. They got a Bolt. I think they die if they attack, though. Well, not technically. They'll be at like... Oh, they're dead. Okay. So they play Unlicensed Her, so Pick Your Poison even becomes, like, better. Maybe Molten Collapse. Tarmogoyf seems kind of good from last game. Maybe I'll go down on Mishra's Bauble. Maybe a Pyroclasm. Alright. Acceptable hand. Really? Really? Do I want to hold on to this Mishra's Bauble? Nah, let's just use it. We're gonna be top decking a Dreadhorde Arcanist. We got our own Dreadhorde Arcanist, but we don't have any haste. No haste.
Oh no! I'm late for class!
Do Brainstorm? That kind of sucks. I mean, I kind of like their deck, honestly. We do have a copy of Molten Collapse and... I don't know.
I'd love to hear stories from your home. Think before you act.
I think the problem really right now is, like... We need to answer Tamio, but this is probably gonna get sourced.
Respect the library.
Yeah, that sucks. I think we're just dead. I don't know. Like, we need an answer to that Tamio, like, immediately. I should have brought more Molten Collapse. I made a mistake.
I never forget an exceptional
Yeah, at least they
story.
minused. Can I get my own Soul Spear's Teaching or Arena of Glory? One or the two? That'd be nice. Fatal Push. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Come think of it, we haven't even drawn a single Orcish Bowmaster. Yeah, I think that's really the problem here. We haven't seen an Orcish Bowmaster.
Use your words.
Then we wouldn't really have to worry about Tamio too much. But because, like... See what they do. Opponent tops it again. Yeah, I'm gonna just do this. Because I don't want them to, like, minus and then grab something back.
Violence is not the answer.
So it was a Dreadhorde Arcanist. And a Ragavan. Swift Spear's Teaching. Into a Fatal Push. Okay. Definitely not in a good spot, I will tell you that much. Man. Top deck's a Lightning Bolt. We're still missing a white mana for the Loris, so... What a game.
Use your words.
What can we even possibly top deck that's, like, decent? I don't know. You know, that's actually an insane draw, by the way. Like... Like, I can't get away. Their draws are insane. Their draws are absolutely insane. What am I supposed to do with that? I should have maybe let them attack first. That was a mistake. Hmm. Oh man. It's crazy they got Mishra's Bauble, by the way. We can't even find a single Bowmaster, so... Kinda crazy. Oh my god, this game is over. Alright, I mean... Well, let's draw that land, shall we? It would be kind of crazy if I draw land here. Okay, we're playing as an energy deck. Land me. Thank you. Into a Kozilek. Ha! Oh no! Triple Ajani. We have nothing against that. What? Oh my god. They're just gonna play two... Oh, it's even worse. It's even worse. Dear Lord.
Nothing can break our bond.
How do we win? How do we win? Bum, 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 bum. I mean, I still have to play this. I could get a teaching, or I can get rid of their other Ajani. So, like, if they transform here... I think I have to. Oh, come on! Oh, come on! Okay, I guess we lost then. GG's. I guess. No, I guess. Million of Johnnies. I guess.
You won't stand with me, and we are enemies. Teamwork triumphs.
Into a Ragavan as well.
Into the fray.
We're just dead. They have they set up a early Goblin Bombardment and a Johnny. Dead, dead, dead. They're gonna block that. And transform the other Johnny.
Hunt down the deceivers!
I mean, all the Johnnies are dead, technically, right?
Let fury ignite your heart!
By the way, we need a land. A green land. That'd be insane. My opponent keeps stealing my green land. Alright. I mean, we just get rid of a Ragavan. Ult the Johnny.
They do not respect me.
And we attack. All 4 copies of the Johnny gone. Oh god. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked. Wah wah wah. That is a lot of damage. And I think I'm gonna just do more damage. So this is 6 damage, but I just don't want the Ragavan to attack me. But this is 6 damage. I think I'm gonna go for next turn win. Hey, worked out. Worked out. Yep, worked out. How did we go through a Goblin Bombardment with 4 Johnnies? How? Like, that's insane. Like, I just don't get it. Like, that's insane. Alright, GG's. So they play Threaten Charm main deck. How did we do that? That's crazy. Yeah, that was absurd. Do I want Pick Your Poison? Oh, maybe Cyborg like this. Goyf is insane. I think the Orcish Bowmasters can go, maybe. Like, they're okay, but not that great. I think I can go down on Thoughtseize, actually. Yeah, that was that was insane. Alright. Very Jund-like hand. Goodbye, Deathray Shaman. Hey! Tarmogoyf. Dodge the Swords of Plowshare. Pretty good. I do want to play the Teachings here, but I think I have to leave up a 2 removal spell for the Goblin Bombardment.
Nothing can break our bond.
I guess I could have just done like a push here. Okay, mistakes were made. Okay, nice. Teachings. Land. I'll pass. I'm kind of scared because opponent's hand was relatively slow. Oh, they play Pyro as well. So I shouldn't cut the Orcish Bowmaster. But then again, they already set up a Goblin Bombardment, so it wouldn't have actually mattered. Okay, another land. Another land on top. A lot of lands. Johnny. That's really bad, by the way.
Nothing is more important than family.
So I have to let this transform no matter what.
My axe will find its mark.
This happens.
To the fray.
They sacrifice another one. Yeah, definitely, like... They're really good at drawing, Goblin Bombardment plus, Johnny. That's for sure. Like I said. Both games, all 4 Johnnies showing up. I don't know if there's any card that can get me out of this.
Dark plot ties our fates together. Let fury ignite your heart.
Okay, what's going on? My opponent's just too good at drawing a Johnny. Like so. I mean, to be fair, like, just going first is just too broken in this game. Yeah, just going first is just too broken. Also Pride. Seems like they have another removal spell. Okay, double removal. They're also Pride into a Ghost Vacuum. Oof. So we want like a pick your poison or something. Yikes. Okay, thankfully opponent decided to use Ghost Vacuum now. It's my only removal spell. I lied. Need a Molten Collapse. I should have just done it early to deal one more damage. There's their infamous Johnny.
To the hunt!
Tarmogoyf. Honestly, I'm not very happy with what's happening. Like, we definitely need like Pyroclasm or Quarry Steel Cutter right now. What is my opponent doing? Like, what? Hello? Opponent? Let's just play another Dreadhorde Arcanist. Why not? Oh my god!
Where shall we hunt
What is
today?
this? What is even happening right now? What? I need them to block. At least chump block the Tarmogoyf. Okay. There we go. There we go. So we can go like pick your poison, potentially like surveil something into the graveyard. Alright. I mean, I guess, I guess they can just exile it then. Yeah, that's true. I'll just top this. I'll just attack with these two. I didn't attack with the Dragon Rage Chandler because I thought they were gonna like block here and then swords. Kill my creatures, like use removal spell on kill my creatures because they passed, right? And we know that opponent hasn't been drawing land, so their every card there is just full of, you know, good stuff. So yeah, that was my thought process. Overall, this deck was okay. All right, so the deck was okay. The deck was okay. We went 4-2. Was able to climb, but we didn't play against any like combo decks today. And instead, we played against like a little bit like more like different variants of a Quarry Steelcutter deck. Initially, this deck actually only had 2 copies of Quarry Steelcutter because I just wanted to use the Quarry Steelcutter as a means to give the Tarmogoyf Trample. The problem with this was that we kept playing against other Quarry Steelcutter decks, which meant that we were always behind. Like, opponents playing Quarry Steelcutter and I'm not, so it was just really bad. Obviously, the Quarry Steelcutter isn't very good against like show and tell per se, compared to just like slamming down a Tarmogoyf on the battlefield. Like that's like a 6-7, and then you attack with it with the teaching. So because I only played 2 copies of the Steelcutter at the start, I kept losing to these like kind of like a quote-unquote mirror. I'm saying mirror, but it's not really mirror. They were just playing Quarry Steelcutter. So I decided to go up on the Quarry Steelcutter and went down on a copy of Tarmogoyf. And I decided to keep the 3 copies of Orcish Bowmaster because I've been seeing a lot of blue decks recently. Like even Show and Tell, they draw a lot. And because a lot of decks are adapting towards the Shieldback as well, so the Orcish Bowmaster is just gonna get naturally better. So we're playing 3 copies of it. But besides that, another card that's kind of underperforming is the Deathray Shaman. Like, what is this card even doing? Sometimes it's really good. Sometimes it's just very mediocre. A funny thing is, the Deathray Shaman does kind of synergize with the teaching as well. There was actually a moment where we could have won if we had another black source. So like, we had the teaching up and then we played Deathray Shaman. And then there was a moment where if I just had a black source, we could have won. But it does kind of not have any synergy with the Arena of Glory. And sometimes like you're gonna have only 2 lands and one of them is Arena of Glory. So like Deathray Shaman kind of becomes awkward. In those kind of instances, I'm just like, maybe Ragavan is better here. But then at the same time, if I do that, why am I even playing green? Maybe we just cut Deathray Shaman and Tarmogoyf all together. So yeah, that is gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye bye.